What's going on, guys? Matt with Motoworks here, and as you can see, we've got the Ninja in the background there. We are up at Beaver Springs today. We're going to be doing some drag racing. There is a motorcycle racing event going on in the afternoon, so there's a ton of bikes here today, and I'm going to see what those guys are running compared to what I'm going to run today. I'll show you in a minute. I lowered the bike, and I pretty much set it up for drag racing. I didn't extend the swing arm or do anything crazy like that. I just lowered the bike about 3 inches and in the back, and then I just strapped the front kind of to match. So we'll see if that setup yields us better times, and then we'll also see what these guys are running out here and see if maybe we might even, if we're competitive, then I'll sign up, but if not, then it'll just be a testing tune for me today. So I'm gonna get the trailer unloaded, and then I'm gonna go head over, get the thing teched in, and then I'm just gonna run. So it's gonna be bing, bang, boom. Alrighty, guys, we are finally up to the line. It took a minute, but racing a Hayabusa. Race ready Hayabusa, I think. So, see how it goes. As always, got the jitters, but hopefully that passes. It's a little bit slick. I feel it doing a burnout. See what we got. Thank you. Well, right out the gate, we went 10 flat at 146. I can definitely launch a lot harder than I did. 1,860 foot, 6.6 in the 8th, and 10.00, almost a 9 at 146. So, gonna launch a lot harder next time and see what she does. Alright, race a GSXR of unknown origins, probably a 1000, but I don't know, they all look the same. I forgot I didn't ride the bike up here, the tires were pretty cold last time too, so I'm going to warm it up a little bit more. Alright, so let's see how much more I can launch this thing. Thank you. Yes. 970, baby. Come on, let's go. Yeah. Way better on the 60-foot time. Yeah. Woo. Alrighty, it looks like I'm going to be racing a snowmobile. And you may laugh, but this snowmobile are actually pretty fast. Hopefully I didn't get one fast. But let's see. In my tire water. There we go. Thank you. Woohoo! Alrighty, I think this is going to be my last run for today. Unless I decide to sign up for a motorcycle race, which, I don't know. It's going to take a long time today. I only got 4 runs in, so we'll see. That was a good race. I don't know where he was, but he was close, I imagine. Yeehaw! Thank you. All right. Sweet. 9.6, baby. Yeah. One thing I will tell you guys, if you go to a 1.5 mile long airstrip that has a 1.5 mile long shutdown lane, don't go to the drag strip the following weekend. There were a couple times there where I didn't shut down as soon as I should have. It didn't show up on the video. After all, I am a professional. But yeah, there were a couple of nail biters there where I was pretty heavy on the brakes toward the end of it, because the end of the 1/4 mile drag strip comes up a little quicker than the end of a 1.5 mile long airstrip. But to answer the question of the video, does lowering the bike make it perform better in the 1/4 mile? Absolutely, 110%. And you know, most of you out there, if you made it this far in the video, thank you. But most of you out there already kind of realized that, yeah, lowering the center of gravity, getting that front suspension down to where it doesn't have the ability to extend by using those straps on there, just doing that helps tremendously to get this thing to come out of the hole. I mean, consistent. There was one time, and it was the first run I did. I don't know how well it showed up on camera, but I went into second gear and it just lofted the front wheel. And when it would happen before, you know, it would scare me a little bit because the front wheel would just keep going. But on this, it was way more controllable. I didn't feel out of sorts. I didn't feel scared that the wheel was off the ground. So, you know, lowering it for the win. If I take this back to the drag strip, that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to try and set any stock ride height records. I'm just going to lower it and see how fast we can get this thing to go in a 1/4 mile. Well, quick, I guess I should say. Fast, I mean, it still eludes me. We got 148 this time, so a new personal best on speed, but we're still 2 miles an hour off of that 150 mile an hour goal that I'm shooting for. So I think there's only a couple more times that I'm going to be able to run this season. So stay tuned for that. But I guess the real question is, should I leave it lowered? Absolutely not, guys. As you can see, no, we're not going to leave the bike lowered. I do not like a lowered bike. They ride rough. It's just not my thing for out on the street. On the drag strip, 100%, yes, lower it. But on the street, nah. I raise it right back up to stock ride height so I could ride it to work the next day. And I got one more little thing for it here. And this is my personal opinion on this. I don't like the undertail that was on it, or I guess just the 2 hangers that held my license plate on. So I went and bought the actual factory undertail, and like it or not, I got it. Because the nice thing about the factory undertail is when I lower it in the future, I do not have to take my license plate off like I did when I lowered it just recently here. So all I have to do is just lower the bike down. Everything will work just fine. And I don't have to mess with anything back there. So yes, if you were looking for the answer, lowering your bike for the win. I mean, 9.7s across the board. And finished off with that 965. So this thing just keeps going on a downward trend. And like I said, we're going to try and get back out to the track. I really, really want to get in the 950s. I'd really like to get a 150 60 foot. And I think if I get a 150 60 foot and I'm able to stay in it, this will go 950s without a problem. But we'll have to save that for another video, guys. That's it for now. I'm Matt. This is Motorworks. We'll see you in the next one.